ears. It don't make no sense at all. Please explain to me how I heard that with my senses and I'm living in reality. What's the point of this all getting together if it ain't got no reason to see each other in a different point of view? You see, it's a control tactic that I can't stand to play the game, 'cause I'm not even playing my first and your last game. Would just sound better together, and probably always will. Like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, drives in time to kill. Just kidding. No killing. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings? And pouring my heart into a song that I don't wanna sing. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're, I guess, not here. Then how did I hear your voice last night yelling at 2 a.m.? You're not my best friend. No, no, Rosie, you're not my best friend anymore. 'Cause I didn't realize where the hell he was. And I knew that he's always nearby. He doesn't leave my side. Somehow we are two peas in a pod. But I don't know what's going on, 'cause I haven't seen him, and we've been in the same apartment townhouse all night. But I don't know if he slipped out and just left me behind and ran away to do his own thing. Yeah, baby, he said I'm not his best friend no more. I'm just here, still trying to figure it out, how my first and his last name just sounds about right. Together, you see, I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm the realest bitch that there is around here. But I'm lost in a daze, trying to figure it out, with nobody helping me. No, I'm trying to learn how I'm gonna get past last night. That voice, I wouldn't know it if I didn't have experience with his life. And I know he's the real one. He's not fake, not a shifter, and neither am I. So why does real have to suffer? Why do we have to go through all this bullshit and lies? And why did he get mad? 'Cause I said he had no choice. He was gonna be destined with me, no matter what he liked. And maybe that's why he left early this flight. And he's not coming back to give it another try. 'Cause with the odds of it, one of us could die. And it's just too sad to know when two souls meets each other, and they're twin flames and they can't be with each other. It's just sad and it's depressing, and there's no expressions to even really express the way it hurts my soul to not have been able to see him or even have a conversation about what all this has been vows all along. 'Cause it was a match made up in heaven, not really, but here on earth. And me, as long as I'm still here. I guess he left me behind, slipped out of the front door without me in my conscious mind. Maybe while I was asleep, passed out, he gave up and didn't wanna be with me anymore. I don't know, but I'm just tripping, 'cause I just woke up and realized it could have been the last time his voice I could have heard in a long, long time. 'Cause he might have given up on me, 'cause I couldn't get it right. No, I didn't make it any better. That's what he said a long time ago. And yeah, that's what he said. So what really did happen last night with my best friend? Why was we not together? Why couldn't we chill? All of us and have a good time. Why did it have to end so soon? Why did it have to go so badly that he left me no choice but to realize that I'm not the one that he wants? But I do sound like my first name, sounds good with his last. But even if that would, it wouldn't change our past and our future's not to come. He chose a different route, so I'm just over it now. I think I'll go my way. He already took and made his decision and slipped down and went his own ways, just like I always knew. It wouldn't be any better if I saw him anyways. It would have hurt me more than chilling at the crib. Not knowing what happened is really killing me. I can't stop thinking about it, and I guess that's why he left. 'Cause he knew he didn't want to hurt me any more than I am. Already messed up in the head about it all, so nothing even makes sense. I know it won't to you, but to me it made everything come true. Everything was real, I know now, but what actually ended, the reason for his leaving me stranded and empty-handed. Not even with a kiss goodbye. And that makes me even sadder when he had the chance again. And I didn't think that would ever happen ever again. But I'm the one that left him the first time, not me to him to me. So it was his choice to leave, unless he's still here. But really he didn't leave me, 'cause we didn't come together. I just got out of jail Friday, and I want to sleep blessed. I've heard his voice one more time while I'm in this free world we live. But it was so confusing, I don't know what to give. But a reading for the social media group that wants to know what zodiac signs fall for. They fall into. I don't know. I'm just tripping. Okay, hey TikTok, how are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Okay, so yeah, I did hear my twin flame's voice last night. And I'm not tripping. I'm not doing any fucking illicit drugs. Excuse my French. Oh, what? No. We are appealing that immediately. Appeal. My content does not mention what is noticed. Okay, you are not going to get on here and start blocking my videos, my lives, okay? This is the first time since I got out of jail that I'm on live TikTok going to do a reading for y'all, to let y'all know that, your zodiac signs, you need to know what this collective needs to hear. The collective needs to hear what's going to go on, or what's happening in their life right now. Especially for today, we gotta know what's going on, what's in the works, what's been going on, get some clarity on some things, understandings, and, especially if you are we're going to start out with, what do I always start out with? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? No, that's second. We're Aries, Leo, Sag. There we go. Fire signs. So our fire signs in here, get ready to get a quick mini read on what's going on and what's been going on for today, Monday, this beautiful Monday, that I have been blessed with the opportunity to have a roof over my head once again after the past year of being homeless, struggles after struggles, and finally a break, an opportunity of a lifetime. Hopefully, if my twin flame is still here and is hiding from me somehow, that it will work out. But I can always sleep on the couch. But still pay rent. But my roommate that gave me this opportunity. Well, this is Aries, Leo, Sag. We'll talk about that later. This is the Aries, Leo, Sag fire signs mini tarot read on what's going on with the fire signs today. This Monday, beautiful Monday, June 13, 14, 15, 16. The 16th. Today's the 16th. So, okay, there's something going on with the fire signs and their divine connections. Okay? Their divine counterparts. Okay, there's some secrets and illusions when it comes to this person's divine connections. Okay, their relationships with the divine people that are supposed to be destined for their love and abundance to be brought to them in this world. Okay, they are disconnected from right now because of secrets and illusions that are being thought about instead of reality checks with relationships. They're basically having trouble being able to gain access to their divine counterparts, these divine people that their soul tribe. Basically, they're having trouble connecting with their soul tribe right now because of all the secrets and illusions that people have thought and have continuously made themselves believe that this person has. Like they believe that this person has divine connections, right? They believe this person has a soul tribe that they have relationships with. They believe that this person has relationships with real people, real divine beings who are of the divine, who are great individuals, okay? And they have connections to these people, okay? But they're not seeing where in reality that these connections are actually happening. They're trying to understand it all. They're trying to say, okay, well, if this person knows this many people, okay, and they have such a soul tribe, a huge soul tribe, and has all these followers and all these people that they're connected to and know and acquaintances, and has had all these encounters and experiences and memories with certain people, then how come they're not seeing these people meet up? How come they're not seeing? There's Aries, Leo, Sag is saying that people are trying to question now, was it all a fraud? How did this person have all these connections with all these ties with all these people and all this soul tribe that they have, but nobody's going and visiting this person. Nobody's going and coming by and saying, hey, I heard you got a house today. You know, I'm an Aries, Leo, Sag, so it kind of resonates with me. So if this resonates with you, just double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, send some gifts, show some love. I'm giving you my energy, you give me my, tap into me, I tap into you. Anyways, for Aries, Leo, Sag, they're basically being told they're fake. They're basically a fake, because if they have had all these connections with all these people and all this soul tribe and all these followers, where is all the people? Where are they at? They're just basing it off of one day, today, when they wanted to sit there and watch this person from afar but nearby and see, okay, well, if this person is really divine and this person is really the person that they say they are, then how come there's nobody coming to go see this person? How come nobody wants to go be in contact with this person? How come their relationships are none? And they have literally nobody going and talking or calling them or texting them or nothing. And it's just like, people are in awe. Like, this Aries, this Sag can't be who they say they are, because why wouldn't people come and want to see them? Why wouldn't people want to come in and talk to them? Why wouldn't they be getting phone calls? Why is it that there's all these secrets hidden from this person? If this person knows all of what's been going on and has all these friends and acquaintances and relationships with all these people and memories with all these people, why is it that there's got to be secrets from this person held? Why is this person going through grief and loss when it comes to relationships? Why has this person lost all their connections and their ties with all these people that they have memories with? And, you know, was it all an illusion? With this Aries, Leo, Sag, was it an illusion that this person may have thought that they had friends, may have thought that they had family members that cared about them, may have thought that they had, you know, friendships, real true friendships and divine connections? Or was it just an illusion? Or what is it? Because they're seeing this person suffering, this person's feeling left out and feeling like they're in despair. Okay, they feel like nobody loves them, nobody cares about them no more. They lost their relationships, they lost all their connections, they lost all their people, basically their supporters. They lost their relationships. And in the midst of all the illusions that people have created to make people believe that this person wasn't really who they say they were, that's the reason why this person's suffering this grief and woe and loss when it comes to their divine connections or their relationships, because of all the lies that has been told about this person, this Aries, Leo, Sag. And it has to deal with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that has really dug down deep and got this person to ultimately end up alone and not necessarily with the people that they all started out to be with when they started connecting and networking with their soul tribe. Okay, so that's what's going on with this Aries, Leo, Sag. People are not believing that this Aries, Leo, Sag is who they say they were, because they believe that this person would have way more people going after them, trying to seek conversation, trying to seek their attention, trying to seek some type of relationship with this person, not just have everybody just vanish from their life after all these years of knowing all these people, and then now there's like nobody showing up to see them anymore. It's like people don't want to believe it, and it's because of all the secrets and illusions that they wanted to sit there and say all these years that this person wasn't who they said they were. And so this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius really did do a number on this Aries, Leo, Sag and their relationships. And now this Aries, Leo, Sag is in grief and sadness and depression, because they've lost basically all their friends throughout the midst of all the lies and deception that was going on during the time where this person was trying to connect with people, back with people. There was so many lies about who this person really was that they lost their ties, they lost their connections. They have no more supporters, okay? But they could possibly still have the if they have a TikTok or if they have whatever, if they have any social media, they possibly could still have the friends available online. But in real life, there's people are saying this person is not who they say they are, because they might have it online, but in real life, nobody wants to go see them. But the thing is, Aries, Leo, Sag, this is one thing I need to let you not forget, okay? When you get to the top in life, when you start getting to the top in life, and you start getting blessings, and you're getting better and doing better in your life, more people are going to hate, and they're not going to want to be around you, because they're going to be jealous of you. And it's lonely at the top. When you start getting those divine, it's like they don't want to play with it anymore. They're just like, we already know she's or he's just the it person. So why what do we need to go give them more attention that they already don't need? But then they're not realizing that at the top, it's really lonely. There's really no attention. You actually have to entertain yourself at the top, because you either have a career that you're in an entertainment business, or you're whatever it is that you're involved with. Basically, your career, your life that you've created for yourself is overwhelmed with work, basically, at the top, because you're constantly always working, trying to please others. But nobody's ever trying to look out for you anymore, because they're just like, oh, this person's got 10,000 followers. We don't have to give them one more follower. We don't need to go check up on this person. This person's got 10,000 followers online. They got plenty of help. They don't need us. But then they're starting to realize, wait a second, if I'm already got this 10,000 followers, where's all my people? Where'd they disappear to in reality? But it's because you got to remember, it's not that you don't have those followers. It's that the people don't want to give you attention, because they're jealous of your growth. They're jealous of your life. They're jealous. They want to be the it person. They wanted to be the it person and the one that was getting all the followers, but they wanted to be the liked person and popular person as well. You can't be both. You can be both technically. You can have 10 million followers online and still go out in public and have paparazzi. Okay, you can still have both in reality. But the thing is, when the spiritual realm, and which is not the online realm, that's physical realm still. Spiritual realm is the divine connections that you have with your soul tribe and your spirituality and things like that. But when you have the physical realm followers as well as the spiritual realm followers, but you have no physical contact with the people that you have online in the physical realm, it has not yet made its hit. Like, say you made a hit song, right? Okay, you got 10,000 viewers on your hit song. Where's those 10,000 people? 10,000 people listen to your song, and you're getting paid for that many viewers. You see the money coming in, but you don't see the people outside your door trying to take pictures with you, trying to say, hey, didn't you sing that? Can you sing that for us? Can we? You don't see that right away. You see loneliness. You see abandonment. You see people getting left out of situations, left out of life, basically, and parties and celebrations. You see these people growing, but nobody's wanting to acknowledge that growth in reality, because when reality hits and they start acknowledging that 10,000 viewers of that song that you made, they're gonna start freaking out, because people are gonna be like, oh my God, this person needs protection, this person needs money, this person needs a hair job, this person needs a suit, a tie, this person needs a car, this person needs, we've got to go attend to this person. And they don't want that. People in the physical realm don't want you to know that even though you got those 10,000 followers online or viewers online on your hit song, they don't want you to know how big you actually are in physical reality, because they don't want you to be the person. They want to be the person. So that's why you got to realize that when that does start happening and those people start recognizing you in public and being, hey, isn't that girl from that song, that freestyle? Isn't that girl that from that live tarot reading? Isn't that girl that did that one or took that one picture or was at that one show that we went to? And isn't that same girl? And then people are going to start recognizing you in public, and public acknowledge what is the public recognition will start happening. And when that public recognition starts happening, it will go from small to whoo. You'll be, then it, once it takes off, you won't be able to walk outside your door just like in public anywhere without somebody having a camera in front of your face trying to take pictures of you, or trying to say, oh, can I get an autograph, or can I get a reading, can you sing for me something, can you do, trying to get you to do some of the talents that you've proved online or in person to people that you are capable of doing for people and entertaining people, and they want to see it live. Then when that public recognition hits off, they're going to want to see that stuff live. They're going to want to see it. They're going to want to believe it to see it to believe it. They're going to want to know who you are once they start recognizing you in public. And that's whenever the career that you've created for yourself will really hit its peaks. But at first, it's going to be lonely at the top. And it may take years before people want to give you recognition in public. They might know exactly who you are, but they don't want to celebrate you. Not until they're ready to celebrate you. And unless there's some kind of group of people that just doesn't care about what opinion people have about you as a person, or whatever hatred they have or jealousy they have towards you, there can be tourists that end up kicking off your public recognition, that you end up running into a group of people that are from another state and be like, hey, aren't you? And then that's when it could all start as well. So don't be reluctant to just give up on what you've worked so hard for as an Aries, Leo, Sag, in whatever career you're in, just because the recognition that you're seeking right now is not being shown to you right away. Like I said, it's lonely at the top. You don't know how long you have to spend at the top lonely for till you get that actual career just takes off, but it will eventually happen. And the spiritual realm will, if you have lots of followers in the spiritual realm and rank highly in the spiritual realm, and that when that unites in the physical realm too, that will be another breakthrough of success. And it will be nothing but success and up from then on out. But it's just going to take time until people actually want to recognize you for who you are and not who they want you to be. Okay? So that was for the Aries, Leo, Sag. And now we're going to do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's lazy. Lazy when it comes to money. They don't want to work hard at all. They don't want to work hard at all for money. They think money needs to come to them, and they don't want to be this positive, outgoing star that they were once looked at as to be. They want to be a lazy star. They want to be somebody who's going to get money for nothing, and just because they're beautiful, or just because they go with the right people at the right time to the right places for the right reasons, because they're in the group, and they're just like, you know what? I'm tired of working hard for my money. I'm tired of being inspiring to people. I'm tired of feeling trapped and in my mind, because I'm always trying to figure out ways on how to beat around the bush when it comes to working hard for their money. They're basically not. They have enough money, basically. They're not working hard for their money anymore. They're getting money given to them just basically for nothing, because they're just there whenever the rest of the people are there too. And they're getting money for nothing. and they're starting to feel trapped in it. They're starting to feel trapped in it, and they're starting to feel like they're not really sure if this is what's gonna bring them happiness. They're not really sure if this is what the kind of life that they want, to just go and just because they're at the right place at the right time. Everybody's celebrating them and giving them, hey, do you want $20? Hey, do you need $50? Do you need $100? Here's $200. Go and buy you a new dress and get your hair done. Or here's a new pair of shoes. Here's $50. Here, go get you, son. Go get you a new pair of shoes. And you could use a new pair of shoes, just because they were with the right people at the right time. And they're just like starting to get like, they're lazy now. They're just like, is this really going to help me in the future? Is this really the way they want to live their life? Just to go around and like being the person that they're really not. They're not the star. They're just with the stars. And they're with the stars better than the actual star is. And so when they go and travel together, they grow in groups of people, and when people see them in the groups, they bless them. But it's starting to make this person feel trapped, and starting to make this person feel like they're not actually happy with the way that they're getting blessed. They're not actually thinking that this is what they want for their future. They want to be able to be recognized for not just beauty, but they want to be recognized for something that they can literally, like I said, if once the person that is the star for the Aries Leo Sag, back to the Aries Leo Sag, once the person that's the Aries Leo Sag starts getting public recognition, people are going to want to start throwing cameras in their face and say, hey, can you sing that song that you once sung in that video, blah, 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 blah. Or can you do me a reading? And can I videotape it? This person, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is going in behind this Aries, Leo, Sag, could possibly be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for sure, a Leo for sure, and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for sure, but a Leo for sure is dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's possibly this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has been possibly stealing the spotlight from this Aries, Leo, Sag, and this definitely possibly a Leo, and has been going in and getting this money that this Leo or this Aries, Leo, Sag should have been getting, and they're getting the public recognition this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is, and getting the abundance and the prosperity, while this Aries, Leo, Sag is still waiting on public recognition because they're not in sync with the people that are the it crowd. Okay, this person that's the star, the real star, is a loner because they're at the top already, and they're not accepted in the crowd that public recognition is being acknowledged. So this star, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is like, I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I want this. It's making me feel trapped. Like, the people are asking me to do things that they've seen me do, and I didn't do any of that stuff. Okay, that's that Aries, Leo, Sag that did that, not me, not the Aquarius. I look like this person, I sound like this person, but this person is not me. I'm not the one that made the videos. And so what am I going to tell these people when they want me to start doing some of the things that they see me online doing, when I wasn't the real one that did it, and I'm getting paid for it, and the people are throwing money at me? And how am I going to make this into my future if I can't perform when put on spotlight to perform? This person can't sing, this person can't dance, this person is not doing any of the things that this person, the real star, was doing, providing entertainment for the people on public, online, or however they were going about things in social media, or socializing with people and doing freestyles around and things like that. This fake star is like, oh, this Aquarius is like, I don't know what to do, because when they tell me, well, sing that song, or do a tarot reading for us, this person doesn't know how to perform when put on the spot, because that's not the real star. The Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this Aquarius is stealing this Leo spotlight and is not the real star. And this Aquarius has been gaining the money and the recognition for this Leo's life that they didn't have at all any hands in doing. any of the work that it required to attain the public recognition that this Leo had worked all their life for. So when it comes down to this Aquarius trying to keep this get up going about how they're the star, the main star, and they get put on the spot to perform, and they can't come up with anything, and can't sing, and can't dance, and can't do tarot, and can't do entertainment for people, and can't do anything, they're gonna turn out to their fraudulent ways is gonna come back and bite them in the butt. So when you start seeing those red flags, it's time for you to back up and say, hey, this is not my spot. I can't feel it. And take it as a loss right then and there before you get too deep in it to where this Aquarius is neck deep in it. And when cuts are being made, it's going to be a hard cut whenever they cut you out because you didn't take it when the red flags were starting to appear. Okay? So that's what I have for the Gemini. What I have for my Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have 20% left on my battery, so we're going to go hurry up and move into a mini read for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we're going to do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn real quick before my phone dies. And then that will be our mini read for today for our zodiac elements, for our signs, our zodiac element signs, zodiac signs, basically. I'm getting tongue-tied. Okay, I need to get... Oh, did I tell y'all what I just did a while ago? I had ashes in my soda can, and I was about to throw it away because it had ashes in it. Well, I went to sip it like I was going to take because I was thirsty, and I forgot that it was my can of ashes. And I sipped it, and I had ashes all over my mouth. It was so gross. Anyways, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is facing bad need for change. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is needing change to change the ways they make money badly. They have gone through the tower moment. They've gone through the chaos. They've gone through all the risks and factors that come with the lifestyle that they chose to make this money in. And like, say they were selling, I don't know, I don't want to say anything illegal, but say they were possibly selling illegal things to maybe pornography or just whatever it is that they were doing to make money and get lots of money, lots of it. They have to start changing that. They're not wanting to change their ways on how they were making this money, and it's starting to get them in a really bad way because they're wanting to continue this lifestyle that they were doing to make they want to continue the lifestyle that they've been doing to make this money, and it's not hitting them the same as it was before. They're starting to possibly face legal issues, okay? And this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces isn't sure if they're ready to change the way that they're making money. They're not sure if they're ready to balance out with this and meet with this Sagittarius, okay? This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is not sure if they're ready to be with, or if they're as innocent as this Sagittarius is when it comes to making money. They don't know if they can live an innocent life, an innocent way of making money. They're not sure if they can balance out together. Okay, with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces mentality of how they make money versus the Sagittarius's way of making money is totally two different planes. Like one is like legit got a hardworking 9-to-5 job or online success business, and one of them's like all illegal activities done to be able to move forward and make money in life. And they're not sure if they can balance out the scales. They're not sure if they're going to be able to be as innocent when it comes to making money as this Sagittarius has been. And there's a Gemini that has a bad relationship with the Sagittarius because of the fact that this Sagittarius has been making money in an innocent manner, unlike the relationship that this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces has been making money with this Gemini. Okay, so this Gemini has a relationship with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces and has been stressed to the max about this person. This Sagittarius, they know the Sagittarius person has been balanced and has been making innocent ways, making money in innocent ways and legal terms of how to make money. But this Gemini and this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces hasn't been. So they're like, how can we bring this person, the Sagittarius, in with us, and to make money in all our ways that we make money is illegal. It's none of it's legal. And this person actually makes legit money with what they do. And they're not having a feel guilty conscience. They're not stressed and worried at night about like if cops are going to come or things like that. They're sleeping well at night. And these other people, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this Gemini is like stressed and worried every night, not knowing when the cops are going to show up, if they're going to go to jail, if they're going to do this and this. So they're like, how can we bring the Sagittarius into our lifestyle when she or he doesn't make money the way we make money? She makes it legit, and we're out here crooks, okay? We're out here scamming people. We're out here getting Cadillac converters, okay? We're out here, doing the deeds, breaking the laws, rebels, And then how are we going to join forces with this Sagittarius when this Sagittarius has not got the same mentality that we do when it comes to making money? Like, yeah, they make money too, but they make it in a whole nother way of making money. They don't have to worry about the laws and stress out and not be able to sleep at night thinking somebody's going to come in with a warrant or with a raid or whatever it may be. They don't know how they're going to join forces with this Cancer, Scorpio, with this Sagittarius, and they just don't see it happening. They don't understand how both of them, how the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, how the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and especially this Gemini, that's why they have a better relationship with this Gemini right now, because this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Gemini have literally been making money illegally, illegal ways. And the Sagittarius, they want to join in with the Sagittarius, but they don't know how to start. And a good start to it is figure out your pros and your cons. See how the Sagittarius could help benefit their business and help them start learning how to make it and doing things a little bit more legally. And then with the Sagittarius, see how how much far the Sagittarius can bend their own rules to make money make way more money than what they have been by using each other as a asset rather than a loss. Like, say this person's making online money because they're doing tarot readings like me or something, for instance, and this other people are doing Cadillac converters, okay? Well, get a YouTube video and go online and say, hey, you're good at filming, aren't you? You film videos all the time. Well, instead of showing a crime, why not, if you're going to take off a Cadillac converter, can you film us telling the steps of how to take off a Cadillac converter off a car on YouTube and then post it for us, so that way we can make some money off the viewers and see how we can actually not necessarily go to jail for doing it, but we would make money legitly and not even have to sell the Cadillac converter if we could just make a how-to video on how to, but you would have to film it for us and things like that, so that way you can get us in the mix of the spotlight and online success. And then, we could help you out with ideas of whatever you, Sagittarius, would need us to help you. If you need help with readings, if you need help with understanding certain things, we can teach you a little bit about the ropes, teach you and put you under our wing and teach you some of the spiritual things that we know that you haven't mentioned yet, that could possibly help your career out and grow your career even further. If you can put us on, and we'll put you on. But they're not sure how it can happen. That's how it can happen. You put them on in a legal way. A how-to video of how to take a Cadillac converter. They don't have to know the part where you go and actually sell the Cadillac converter, or where you got the car from, or where you got the tools from, this, that, and the other. That part does not need to be in the mix, because God only knows where all that originated from. But you're not going to go to jail because you have the tools and did the how-to video, and she filmed it for you. But you may get the online success and she may get the knowledge that she needs for her tarot readings or his singing lyrical music, you know, freestyles. He may get the viewers that he needs, you know, for his freestyling if you videotape it for him and you know, while they're freestyling, while they're doing the things like that, so they can get some public recognition, so they can get some online fame. They want to be in the same business that you're in, but doing it in a more legal way, but they're just not sure how to join forces yet. That's an idea and a way that they can join forces. Okay, so now that's Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's the mini read for them. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, last but not least, we are dealing with looking at the bigger picture of things. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn needs to step back a little bit and realize what they have going on. Okay, what is it that this big picture, what are they fighting for again? Why are they even involved with this person? Why are they not realizing the bigger picture of things when they're around this person? Why do they keep on looking at things as right here, right now, and not for the next 20 years? This is the reason why we're spending this much attention and this much time on this person, is because of what's going to happen in the future, when the grand myth of the whole reason why they've been connected to this person is like they're feeling trapped when they're around this person. They're feeling trapped because they keep on forgetting what the end goal is. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn keeps on forgetting, why am I interested in this person again? What did this person like get me? Like, why did I come see this person again? Like, why did I give this person a chance again? Like, why like they're forgetting why, the big picture of things when they're getting around this person, because they're thinking about the here and now and not thinking about, oh, well, 5 years from now, this person's going to grow and this public recognition is going to show on this person, and I want to be around to be one of the ones that's going to benefit from it, because I'm going to be one of their supporters. And if I help this person, give this person an opportunity, and, you know, they're feeling stuck right now. They're not sure why they're invested in this person, but it's because they keep on forgetting the bigger picture of things. When they get around this person, then they need to remember and realize, take a step back, remember why you're investing, you're giving this person an opportunity today, here and now, because 5 years down the line, this person's going to take off in whatever career, and you want to be right there beside them when they go up, and nothing but ascension up. And they just feel like right now at this very moment, they just feel so bored with this person. They feel stuck. They feel there's just like, they don't want to deal with this person. This person's boring. This person's nothing. This is not even worth it anymore. I just want to give up. I don't want to, but don't lose sight of the bigger picture of things, because you're going to miss out on the bigger picture of things whenever that person ascends and starts going up, and nothing but uphill. When that public recognition hits in and things start popping off for this person, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen fast. And if you weren't around to be there during those boring times, during those times where nobody was coming around, nobody was listening to them, nobody was talking to them, nobody's watching their videos, nobody was wanting to be stuck with them at the house, being bored with them, nobody was wanting to listen to them, nobody was wanting to do nothing with them, you're going to miss out if you're going to think about the here and now and forget about the bigger picture of why you invested your time and gave this person a chance. Just always remember in the back of your head, oh yeah, because soon this person's going to take off, and when this person takes off, I want to be right there by their side. When the paparazzi hits, I want to be right there by their side, so I cannot give up on this person. But right now, for the time being, it may look like they're making you feel stuck and making you feel bored and just annoyed, and you don't want to put up with this person. But if you run this person off, what's going to happen is when that person starts popping off, they're going to remember that you ran them off. And when they stop getting popular and public recognition, they're going to remember that when you gave up on them, and they're going to give up on you. And you won't be by them in their spotlight. So that's why you gotta always look and remember why you're doing things, and don't forget the bigger picture of things. Taurus, that's for my Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Anyways, hope you like that. Like and follow if you don't already follow. I know I didn't get any likes or very many views, but hey, I finally got on here. I just got out of jail Friday, and I'm back on, guys. So just know I'm here. I'm back. Miss Rosie Cleo, Icy Rose, Pretty Crazy, Rosanna Almeida Covington, Rosie. You name it, it's me. I'm here, back, and I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be downloading it and uploading it to my YouTube if you missed any of it and want to go back and watch it and view it and see what it is that might have helped you and is going to help you for today and the rest of the week to come. Okay? All right. Like and follow. Thank you. Bye.